might this be a normal field trip? With a friend? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you'll see it. Octopus in the neighborhood, surfing on a sound wave, swinging through the stars. Take a left at Human Testing, take your second right past Mars on the magic school bus. Alligator nostril, climb on the magic school bus. Make a plane turn two, on our magic school bus. Drop the river of lava on the magic school bus. Such a fine thing to do. So strap your buttons right to the seat. Come on in and don't be shy. Just to make your day complete. You might get baked into a pie on the magic school bus. Step inside, it's a wilder ride. Come on, ride on the magic school bus.
Woohoo! School Bus 1 has landed at the Walkerville Air Show. Type in your name and then click the Go button. Go! You've come to a fine and fabulous place where you can even rearrange your face. Click the eyes, cheeks, ears, nose, and hair until you like what you see. Then click the Go button when it's time to take off. You're a vision of loveliness. Welcome to Air Show Central, your best bet for high-flying games and enlightening experiments. You can also go outside and explore. That's what the door is for. Here's your chance to stretch your artistic wings. Decorate this scene by dragging the stickers onto the background. Click the arrows to choose a different background or to decorate a paper airplane that you can print out, fold, and fly. Have a fun flight of fancy. Use this tool when you want to make your stickers larger or smaller.
Hi, welcome to The Flight is Right. I'm Amelia Airhead, ace pilot, and I'm hosting this kickin' game show where you can earn lots of fabulous feathers for your flight cap. So, will you be playing a one-player game or a two-player game? One player it is, flying solo. Here's how we fly this game. Click a dial to hear a question. Then, click the picture that answers the question. To hear the question again, just click me. The true or false category. One fresh question coming up. True or false? Pterosaurs were prehistoric reptiles that could fly. True. You can be my co-pilot anytime. True or false? Like airplanes, birds need lift and thrust in order to fly. True. No question about it. You've got all the answers. The fly or glide category. Some things truly fly by using wing or engine power. Others just glide through the air. Here's your first fly or glide question. Which will it be? Does this powerful jet plane fly or glide? You can be my co-pilot like anytime. Would you say a propeller plane flies or glides? You're a real flyer. Do you know for sure if this hang glider flies or glides? When it comes to flight, you've got it right. Take your pick. Does this bat fly or glide? Click a new question. True or false? Flying fish are true flyers. False. You get some flight feathers for that one. Whoa! Come fly with us again soon.
Here's your chance to take chances, make mistakes, and fly your very own airplane. Click the elevator to move up and down. Click the ailerons to roll from side to side. And click the rudder to turn right or left. Or use the controls on the side of the screen and see how they work. Okay, pilot, let's head for the heavens. Go. That was one swell diving turn with all the parts working together as they should. With the nose pointed straight up, the plane stalled and started scooping up and down, up and down. Now you're flying right as rain, straight as an arrow. Way to go! You're a perfect pilot.
Welcome to Flyby Puzzles, the place where it all fits together. Drag each piece to its place in the puzzle. To work on a new puzzle, just click the arrows at the bottom of the screen. Great! You really zoomed through that jet plane picture. Jets burn fuel with air that their engines take in and then push the gases out to move the plane forward. Excellent! This Monarch Butterfly may be small, but it can fly as far as 2,000 miles when it migrates. Come back soon for more puzzles.
You can turn the music off or on by clicking the radio. The first pioneer of flight was an insect. Insects have been flying longer than any other animal. Since the days of the dinosaurs, insects have been flapping their thin wings fast enough to get off the ground. The first pioneer of flight was an insect. It's been millions of years since one of these has flown. It's a flying reptile called a pterosaur. Birds use their strong flight muscles to raise themselves into the air, but they also have light feathers and bones so they can stay up there. Most bats fly at night. Their legs are too thin to stand on, and that's why you always see them hanging upside down. 1999 was a good year for hot air balloons. A balloon flew from Switzerland non-stop around the world and landed in Egypt. In a glider plane, you can ride the air currents, floating like a bird, with no noisy engine, just the whoosh of the wind for company. When you want to get this kind of plane going, just ask the engine to give the propeller a whirl. A jet engine sucks in air, heats it up, and then blasts it out through a small opening. A supersonic jet can fly faster than the speed of sound. That's more than 760 miles per hour. The space shuttle takes off like a rocket and flies around the Earth as a spaceship. It can go on many missions, unlike earlier spacecraft that could be used only once. This new jet engine is designed to fly on Mars. The Martian atmosphere is mostly carbon dioxide, so this engine had to be specially designed. Some scientists think it may be possible to sail through space using solar sails that are pushed by the pressure of sunlight. Since the days of the dinosaurs, insects have been flapping their thin wings fast enough to get off the ground. Planes and birds are both fabulous flying things. Click to find out more about how they get up, and away! It's streamlined and very light. A bird's body is your best bet for flight. Birds have the brains to be great pilots. Wings, wings, wings! Some are short for flapping and flying. Others are long and most suitable for soaring. Some birds use their legs and feet to build up speed for a takeoff, just the way an airplane uses wheels to speed down the runway. Birds use their tail feathers to steer themselves through the air. Like my Uncle Hi always says, if you want to get there, you'd better shake your tail. Whenever you're in flight, the ailerons go up and down to roll the plane left and right. This rotating blade is called a propeller. The engine turns the propeller to create a stream of air, move the flaps to increase lift for takeoff, or when you want to create drag to slow down for a safe landing. Use the elevator to move the nose up or down, and the rest of the airplane will follow. There's nothing like a rudder when you want to turn the nose of a plane. Left 2, 3, right 2, 3, left 2, 3, right 2, 3. This vulture is coming in for a perfect landing. As it gets closer to the ground, watch how the vulture lowers its tail and uses it like a brake to slow down. Looks like there's a welcoming committee waiting for this fellow. Welcome to Wings and Things, where you can experiment with the 4 forces that make an airplane fly. Or not. Just click the buttons on the bottom of the screen to change fuselage, engine, wings, or the weight of the plane's cargo. Then click the Go button to find out if you're going to fly. Go. Woohoo! You've done a fine job balancing the 4 forces so that this plane has just the right amount of lift, drag, thrust, and gravity to keep it flying through the air. Woohoo! You've done a fine job balancing the four forces so that this plane has just the right amount of lift, drag, thrust, and gravity to keep it flying through the air. The weight of the cargo, the type of wings, and the thrust of the engine all need to be just right for this plane to be able to fly.
Ralphie here with a special report on the four forces. Watch how this power forward uses lift to overcome gravity. Oh well, gravity's won this round. We use thrust to push things forward, like this champion runner. He's using thrust to move his body forward.
Clear for takeoff, runway 32.
Pilots use a special code language to communicate with the control tower. First, our pilot, Wanda, says whom she is calling.
Walkerville Tower.
Next, she tells the control tower the code number of her plane, where it's located, and what she wants to do.
November 4 902 Alpha Bravo on the ramp at Alpha. Taxi for departure.
Yes, it's time to soar out the door!
All clear for jet takeoff.
For every 3 hours this plane spends in the air, it gets at least 1 hour of maintenance to make sure it's in tip-top condition to fly. That's my motto. Safety first.
When you pull the ripcord, a parachute comes out of its pack, fills with air, and you float down slowly to the ground. Want to try it, Arnold?
I knew I should have stayed home today.
Welcome to Floatorama. Your mission is to pick up passengers and fly them safely to the air show. Click the up arrow to light the burner and make the balloon rise. Click the down arrow to release air and make the balloon go down. You can also use the arrows on your keyboard. To make the game easier or harder, click the levels button. Ready, set, fly! Cool! Excellent! Catch you when it's time to play again.
Milkweed seeds get where they're going by being great gliders. No engines required.
This airport's a busy place, but I can handle it with my hand signals. Come ahead. Right turn. Slow down. Emergency stop.
A bottle rocket is a small rocket, but it works the same way a big one does, like the Saturn V that took people to the moon.
All I know is that I'm going to be extra careful around any rocket, big or small.
You launch a rocket by setting the fuel on fire. The gases from the fire rush out the back of the rocket and propel it up into the sky. That model rocket really rocks, but it's just a bottle rocket compared to the jumbo rocket engines the space shuttle uses to fly into space.
Blaze blasters to the rescue. It's your mission to fly your plane over the fires and put them out. To fly your plane, just move the mouse. Click a lake to pick up water. Then fly to a fire and click to blast that blaze with water. When you need more fuel, just fly over a fuel can. Pick up fire shields and fire extinguishers for more chances and points. And watch out for mountains and towers. You've got a job to do.
Who would have thought that a giant squid and a jet plane have something in common? The squid moves itself by squeezing water out of its body, and the jet plane moves itself by pushing air out through its engines.
Bumblebees have such tiny wings, you'd think they couldn't fly. But those amazing bees do manage to get themselves off the ground by beating their wings very fast and creating air currents that lift them. People have learned a lot about flying from hawks. When we go hang gliding, we soar in warm air currents, just like hawks do. The rotating blade on the front of this airplane is a propeller. The engine turns the propeller, and the propeller drives the plane forward by pushing the air backwards.
A helicopter's spinning blades are like propellers, but they push the air down instead of backwards. That's why helicopters can take off like an arrow straight up into the sky.
When the hot air in this balloon expands and leaks out, there's less air inside, making the balloon lighter than air, so it rises.
Keisha, you really know your facts. Get the temperature right, and you'll go higher than a kite.
I've got complete control over this baby with my radio wave transmitter. Look at her go! Uh-oh, watch out, Liz!
Just like a sailor uses a rudder to steer a boat through the water, I can use the rudder to steer this plane through the air. Birds use muscle power to flap their wings and fly. Airplanes use engine power.
And I use brain power to stay on the ground and watch them.
If you want to go outside, just click the door. The fun really takes off here at the air show. You can play games, conduct experiments, or go outside. What'll it be? Are you ready to quit? Yes. See you back on the bus another time.